You're not the only one who feels like this. You're not the only one who feels like this. Hey everyone, welcome back. I have another guitar tutorial for you today, and again it's a Liam Gallagher and John Squire song from their new album, and this one's called You're Not the Only One. Okay, so the song is in standard tuning, and yeah, it's really easy to play. Okay, so there's only 3 real sections to it. So you have an intro, which is a bit like, it's just an instrumental that's repeated throughout the song actually. And then you've got a verse, and then you also have an outro section. Right, so we'll start with the instrumental, which is played in the introduction. Okay, so all that is this. Okay, so as you can see, that's quite simple to play, right? So you start with an A chord, an A major, which is 2nd fret on the D, G string, and then B string, okay? Then you go to a D major, which is 2nd fret on the G, high E string, and B string, on the 3rd fret, sorry. So 2nd fret on the G, 2nd fret on the high E, 3rd fret on the B string. So that's a D major, and then you go to an E major, which is 2nd fret on the A and D strings, and then 1st fret on the G. Okay, so you have A, D, and E, and then you go to a D and then an A again, okay? But I'm going to show you that the chord progression anyway. So you start on the A and you strum that for 16 beats basically, so like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then you change to the D. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's 8 beats, and then you go to an A again, which is 8 beats again. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then you go to an E major. 1, 2, 3, 4. D. 1, 2, 3, 4. So those were 4 beats each, that E and D. And then you finish on the A again. 1, 2, 3, 4, which is a 4 beats. And sorry, you don't finish on the A. From that A, then you finish on the E again. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then you start the verse. Okay, so the verse sounds like this. Something in the way she smiles, I can't explain. Nowhere else I'd rather be. No other game. No sense of gravity into the abyss. No need to worry now. You're not the only one who feels like this. Okay, so the chords for the verse start with an A, okay, and you play that for 8 beats, and you can do some light strumming. then you go to a D, and you do that for 8 beats. Back to the A for 8 beats. Then you do an E major, 4 beats. Then you do 1 down strum for the D, which is next. Then back to the A, 4 beats. Then an E for 4 beats. Okay, so that's the verse. And then you go straight into an instrumental, which is the exact same as the introduction instrumental that I showed you just a minute ago. So yeah, you play that instrumental again, and then you go into the verse again, which is exactly the same as I just showed you. And then you do another instrumental, and then you get led into the outro section. Okay, so after the third instrumental, which is the same as the first two, you go into the outro section, okay? And it's really easy to play. There is an instrumental part at the end, so all it is this. You're not the only one who feels like this. You're not the only one who feels like this. Okay, so the chords for the outro are quite simple, and as you might have noticed, they're very similar to the instrumental chords that we did before, but, well, at least at the start of the outro, okay? So you start with an A chord, you do that for 16 beats. 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. So you do that twice, right, for 16 beats. Then you go to a D, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. That D's for 8 beats, by the way. Then you go to an A major again for 8 beats. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then you go to an E major for 4 beats. 1, 2, 3, 4. D major for 4 beats. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then an A major for 4 beats. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now at this point, this is where it sort of differs from the instrumental, okay? So in the instrumental, when you're on this final A, what you'd be doing is going to that E chord, that E major to finish it, right? On the instrumental. But in the outro, instead of going to the E, we go to a G, D, then an E, and then an A. Okay, so when you're on this A chord for 4 beats, 1, 2, 3, 4, you do 2 on the G, 2 on the D, so 2, 1, 2, then an E for 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then finally an A. And that's where you finish it. Okay? So it's literally just from that part it's and you might have noticed here I sort of pulled off on that D on the low E, on the high E string. You don't have to do that, but you can. So, and you can do that on the A as well. So you can sort of lift a finger on that G string to give a different sound while you're strumming. So. Yeah, you don't have to do that, but it just sort of adds to it really. Okay, so the strumming pattern for this is pretty consistent throughout, okay? So it's like this. Okay, so down, up, down, 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 up, down, down. Down, up, down, 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 up, down, down. Down, up, down, 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 up, down, down. Okay? down, up, down, 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 up, down, down. Okay, so it doesn't matter too much, to be honest, and if you listen to the song, I'm sure you'll be able to get that rhythm, but I just wanted to give you a pointer about how to at least start trying to do that. But yeah, I'm sure you guys will get that fine. So yeah, I think that's pretty much it for the entire song, so I'll leave that there. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll speak to you guys very soon.